have a final guest from our amazing Christmas party with me. His name is Voltie, sitting right here next to me. Please say hello to our viewers, Voltie.
Hello, hello, all viewers out there. Hope you guys are having a beautiful evening. I've been watching the games myself, and congratulations to Finland, not only on recognizing eSport as a sport, but also on winning this week's final.
Thank you. Well, you were with us at DreamHack. Did you have fun? Was it your first time?
It was actually not my first time. Sorry to say so. First times are always the best. But actually not. I've been there before, and well, I had a good time. To answer your question, yes.
Thank you. Did you enjoy working with us?
I definitely did. We had our few our few parties as well that were absolutely amazing. We're having a party right here as well today, and it is absolutely amazing. So I mean, ESCN, or is it ESCN? Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good work. Keep it up. Proud of you.
We got his approval. Well, how long have you been casting?
Ever since 3 years ago, pretty much. Or is it 2 now? I'm not sure. 2 to 3 years approximately. Started off at DreamHack winter 2013, actually.
Oh.
I was 14 years old.
What?
Would you believe it?
How high was your voice?
High pitch, I suppose you mean. Yeah. I was the squeaker everybody hated, for sure. And I probably still am with what you're hearing right now. You decide at home, obviously.
Tweet us.
Yeah, what's your thought? What's your opinion?
On your voice?
Yeah, pitch.
Like, I would say...
Do you know decibels? You know?
No.
You can't put... No, okay.
I'm not that musical, I'm sorry. I would give it a 5 out of
Man.
7.
5 out of man.
Out of man, yes.
Okay.
We do it that way. Well, anyway, are you only casting CSGO, or are you casting any other type of games?
I'm trying to get into Overwatch a bit here with Swedish casting. I do not prefer to cast in Swedish, honestly. It is quite a challenge. I've tried a few times. Did Yogi Jalla, for example, which is a Swedish brand. They had a few cups. Me myself, I prefer English, obviously, and that's for certain reasons, because I feel like I'm more confident speaking English than I am in Swedish. But there are a few things that I think, and we have people in the outside here saying hello and talking to me.
Yeah, they really like you.
They do.
Well, are you doing this as a hobby, or are you going pro, or?
I work with this. I could work with this full time if I want to.
Why don't you?
Because I've got school as well.
Oh,
on
right.
the other side, so it's like half time right now, and if I want to, then I could go wherever I want and do whatever I want, really. But at this stage, I feel like school is still a priority that I want to finish off with, and then as soon as I'm done with that, I'll try and do my best to get to a point in time, or get to a point in life where I can supply myself with casting.
It's really cool. That was actually answering my next question. What do you do in your spare time? You're a student?
I'm a student. I study a lot. That's what I do. Not
You're
too much though.
Student.
Right? What?
You're a good student. Straight A's.
We'll put it that way for the stream, anyways. And then everybody else out there, they'll think you'll take it for what it is. But yeah, that's what I do. I skateboard a lot as well when I can.
Do you have any time to play the game, or do you play other games like Overwatch?
I prefer to only play CS as much as I can, because usually your movement gets effed up if you play other games. But I prefer to play only Counter-Strike as much as I can, and that's pretty much it.
Oh my god. Well, what is some memorable events that you've casted?
I have a few actually to go there. Started off clean with Semler or Fragbite Masters season 4, I think that was. Wild. It was wild. Taught me everything. Now I'm here. Yeah, so I did. That's definitely one of the more memorable things, because I was super nervous as well. But I've done a few things as well online that I feel like they're memorable even though they were online, and that's rare to hear from a caster, I suppose, from since you guys work in a studio and all that good jazz. So, but actually with Sidokist back in Counterpit League, we did a lot of casting. Hugo Byron and me, we were at Nordic Masters as well in Älmhult in Sweden, the IKEA place, the place of IKEA's birth, actually, to be honest. So
that's actually in the name. Do you know what IKEA stands for?
What's it?
Yeah.
What does it stand for?
It's his name and the place it was born. Anyway.
Anyways,
continue.
I'm lost in that one.
The Swede question is
Yeah,
not points. You get
Not so
minus
Swedish
points for
here.
that.
Anyways.
Well, tell us about the first time you ever casted. Like, you were you nervous? Like, how was it?
First time I ever casted. What was it? First time I casted, I had no viewers, so it doesn't really count. But
You were alone,
I did
or what?
like Face It Cups. That's what I did. And that's from where I grew. But if we put it this way, first time I casted something big was the CS:GO Sweden, their Facebook group, their tournament. The main caster, I'm not gonna put any names out there, but the ones who know, they know, fell asleep.
What?
Just before the grand final, and they were in such need for a caster. They asked me, Jesus, I'm being so American right now. They asked me, and they said, "Yo, you want to cast something? Here, give it your best shot." And I did.
Did it go well?
It went all right, and I think the feedback that I got was thank you for being serious in casting, thank you for taking this seriously, thank you for stepping in. So people really appreciated me at that point, and I'm not sure. I mean, hopefully that just continues. I'm not sure.
Hopefully you did a good impression.
Yeah.
And of course, the theme of the evening. What is your stand on esport becoming a sport? Heavy question.
It kind of is. I mean, there's a big deal. I mean, if we put our output in Sweden to just base ourselves around, it's like in Sweden there's so much more. I mean, in terms of law enforcement, and it comes to there's a lot of scams. You have, I'm not gonna put any names out there, but obviously there's still events in which prize money isn't being paid out. We have organizations scamming around other players. You have all these problems in society revolving around esports that doesn't have a legal aspect onto it, and because of that, that same thing goes with tax money and stuff like that. You don't have a good oversight of what's going on in esport. So I mean, it is a huge deal, and I mean in Finland, I mean all Finns should be happy, especially if you're a computer nerd like we are.
Exactly.
For that opportunity, because now you'll have, I think, I'm not sure, like provinces and stuff. I'm not sure if you have provinces or states or whatever you have in Finland, but I haven't really done my studies well over there. And I talked about geography before this. Said I was a leader of geography to our main man over here behind us. I'm not actually in terms of Finland. I know where it is though. It's our neighbor country, is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but obviously.
So
I mean,
Nordic,
like provinces were probably my thoughts. My main thoughts when I first heard this was obviously that you'll have provinces and stuff going into it more and more. Try and make more local events. Try and nug some money into it as much as you can. But then again, it's gonna take us time to then have that development continue as well. Because you're looking at handball and all that stuff. Sure. They have a lot of sponsors, but do they make the best amount of money? No, they don't. I mean, you can't in Sweden. You can't live as a handball player, from what I've heard. Right? Maybe there's some handball players in the chat. I'm not sure, but from what I've heard, as an example,
send us a Twitter about that.
Send us a tweet. Hit me up at Voltie the King. So I mean, it's gonna take us time for esport as well, obviously. But we have a quicker growth.
Yeah, and it's already
King
the
of
tournament
Nordic,
is already pretty big with a lot of money.
And you have not as heavy as a qualification progress as well, or process as well. So you have, for example, King of Nordic, and you can put the list up again. Maybe, I'm not sure, but you have a lot of social media. You have a lot of people will acknowledge you for esports a lot, and I think Yle, the national TV station in Finland. They've had TV broadcasts with esports featured.
That's pretty cool. We have a few of those.
Yeah, we had
as
those
well.
as well. SVT,
and TV6.
TV6, MTG are big in this as well. They've got DreamHack and ESL at this stage. So we have a lot of stuff. And that's, again, we're talking about SVT, we were talking about legal aspects and stuff. Going into SVT, I mean, that's still, that's a state-owned company, right? That's a state-owned company. They're getting into esports, and there's still no legal aspect on it.
No,
how does that work?
But there's a lot of money in it.
Yeah,
that's why.
we're nugging a lot of money into it. Yeah. But how's that going to work?
We will
You know,
find
yeah,
out.
we'll find out. And I'm telling you right now, we have at least 4 to 5 years, Sweden will acknowledge it as a sport as well. That's my call. That's all I'm
I
saying.
think it will be sooner, actually.
You think so?
Yeah, it's already starting to have high schools with eSports dedication line.
True, but I think we have like there's a couple of years in between each time that you can send something in, or was it a suggestion for a sport to be recognized. I think that's why I'm saying 5 years. I'm not sure
Yeah.
though. I'm not gonna
We'll
say
see
that's
it,
confirmed.
we'll
Anyways,
see. Only time will tell.
yeah,
My last question is, if the viewers want to see more of you, where can they find you?
it's on Twitter. Obviously, Twitter is the main social media for me. It's at Voltie the King. Go there, follow me up, hit me up, say yo. You wanna come over and have a few beers, and I'll come over. That ain't no problem.
You're gonna go to people's houses with beer?
I'm not, but if they feel like they wanna,
If they want to,
if
you
they
come?
want, yeah,
Like-
if you wanna have a good
So
old
if you
talk
want
about
beer-
esports. Esports is the main subject talking to me. So if you're into esports, you feel like you love beer, you want to go to Bar Strike or something, it's me. Stockholm, Sweden, Gotland, Sweden, anywhere in Sweden, hit me up. Voltie the King, at Voltie the King. That's it. Thank you so much for the interview.
Thank you so much for coming here. And enjoy